There are 4 attacking combinations taught in the American Combato system, Jendo Dao, at 7th Kyu white belt. The first one is the side kick chin jab. We've seen the approach of the individual because we're in mental condition yellow and we're out and about. We're relaxed, but we're alert. And on the approach of the individual, we're not trying to figure anything out about him or who he is or what he's about. We're going to just simply drop into the relaxed, ready position. You will angle off in either a right side lead or a left side lead as the stranger gets near you. And you realize he's going to have a discussion with you and he's approached you for some reason. You want to be good with the position on either a left side lead or a right side lead, and you want to learn to keep your hands up. Not like this, not ready to fight. Remember, this person's just approached. If he were to become aggressive with you verbally, start to threaten, you would simply click up to mental condition orange, and now you would be anticipating his attack. And if he triggers you to attack, you attack him. And things that would trigger you would be him raising his fist to punch you, reaching for a weapon to attack you with it, coming in menacingly to grab you or attack. Or he's threatened you and there's enough force there, he's got the capability and the opportunity, and you fear for your safety so greatly, you just preemptively attack him before he does anything. It's clear to you that you're in harm's way and that you're in danger, and if you don't stop him immediately, you're going to be harmed or killed. And then you go into action on him. The side kick chin jab would be a good way to do that. I'm in the relaxed ready position, and I'm in a right side lead. I've got my eyes on the individual's head-shoulder area. That's where it should be. When you've got him at the proper distance out of arm's reach, watch him up here, and your peripheral vision will take everything into account. It's his hands you're really concerned with. You don't need to be looking at his hands, but you need to be aware of them. So as I'm back here with him, I'm looking up here. I can see his hands. I can see if a hand disappeared, reaching for something, and that might cause me to attack right away, and it may not. It depends what's happened prior to that point. But here I'm going to keep the gaze up here. And like I say, your awareness is on the hands. As he gets in closer and I can't keep that distance with him anymore, and I don't feel justified in preemptively attacking, you're going to have to hold your position. Now I would drop the gaze down to here so I can pick up what his hands are doing. Clearly, if the person's in close to you like this is very threatening. If I were normally talking to somebody, I wouldn't drop my gaze to their chest. There could be some issues with that. You know, looking at somebody's chest as you're talking to them. And as I got him properly distanced, or her properly distanced, I don't need to look there. I'm going to look up here. It's just a much more natural conversation, and you're going to pick up more cues. So you've got him maybe perhaps, or hopefully, properly distanced out here, and he advances in. In the side kick chin jab, we're simply going to combine the 2 basic techniques of the side kick to the knee and the chin jab. Now, the side kick, we talked about it as a basic. Guard arm came up, kick to the knee, you return the foot and place it back down on the floor. In this combination, I want you to use the momentum coming forward. You will now kick to the knee, and the guard arm is optional. It's up to you whether you use it or not. If a man were coming at me with his fist hard and fast, boy, I'd get that guard arm up. Or if he had a blade, but if he were doing something like reaching for a weapon, I'd realize the guard arm is just unnecessary. There's nothing to guard against. In any case, it's up to you in this combination whether you use the guard arm or not. You are going to kick, and now let your body weight advance forward and let the foot drop and transfer the weight into the chin jab. If you're kicking with your right foot, this is important, it needs to drop to the right side. If I put an imaginary line on the floor between my feet, and that's what it should be, I shouldn't be standing like this, and I sure shouldn't be standing like this. Right foot should be on the right half of him and the left on the left half of him. And that's always true, whether I'm in a left side lead, left's always on the left, right's on the right. So after the kick with the right, Your body weight drive forward and slightly to the right to put you in the proper balance, that you don't kick and drop like that. And now you're in an awkward position and you just simply recover out of it, but it'd be best that it didn't occur in the first place. So in kicking with the left, it's got to drop to the left side on him. You're in relaxed ready, he raises his fist, side kick, chin jab, attack the attacker, go after him. I would recommend that you practice this in the air, advancing against that imaginary attacker, about 50 repetitions a side, daily. Watch how good you get with it. And then if you can afford a target, get a target and start working on that. The side kick chin jab.